Well, all these stories, they have lots of details. Lots of details we want to show to readers so they would see the proofs of what we are saying in the story. But it's when you put all this data to the story, it becomes very complicated. It becomes very complicated even for me, the author. I'm not speaking even about readers, average readers in Azerbaijan and abroad. So we have to find a way to tell the story easier, to tell the story in pictures, to tell the story in graphics, to visualize it somehow, so people would understand the concept of it, even without reading the description of the chain of connections in words. Actually, it's very difficult to describe the chain of connections in words because sometimes they use 30 or 40 companies to hide one single name behind.
Doing investigative journalism is hard itself. Collecting a lot of data is complicated, and making this data clear is 3 times complicated. And sometimes it discourages reporters. They are in trouble to do it well and to explain it well. Sometimes it discourages the readers or the audience itself because it's complicated for them to understand. And we know that visualization is the key to make investigative journalism much easier to understand because the topics themselves are highly important, but the way we describe it is sometimes hard to follow or to understand.
These are complicated stories with a lot of numbers, and it is not easy to understand for the average reader. Therefore, we need visualization because it can make the numbers and the persons more appealing to the public.
So every single story, even these easiest stories, you need to mention more than like 20 companies. It's impossible less than that because they were making really huge chains of companies in order to run their money. So it's very hard to expose in the story all this change of companies because readers will be just drowned in all these names. It will be really difficult for them to read it. So that's why it's very actually useful to use visualization.
Well, it's not that we want to show people how much we work to discover these names behind all those matryoshkas, but also to let them understand how much effort is organized crime is putting into this, because organized crime is also spending efforts, and their work should be appreciated as well.